Hot Ice, Thursday, September
I think
29th.
29th. Yeah,
All
29th.
right, yeah, we got that right. All right, so end of September, like we talked about, everything's kind of getting squared away. Mets with a huge win. Judge hits 61. Really, the only headline. We'll touch on this one actually quickly because then I think you're going to come through the screen and punch me with this take on Judge. But our guy, Zach Gallen, I know that the Diamondbacks, that was a great effort pick by you yesterday. This guy Gallen's got no luck. 7 innings pitched, 6 hits, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts. 2-2 into the eighth or whatever it was. They end up winning in extras 5-2. The guy can't go get a W. And it's been like this.
Yeah,
He had one run in the eighth the last week. Like he's just shitty luck for a guy who we want to win the Cy Young. Put it that way.
yeah. I don't think it's gonna. I agree with you. I feel for my guy Zach Allen, for our guy Zach Allen, but still a good quality start. ERA booster. Not mad at him. I don't think it hurts him. I think it more hurts him just that he's just stuck in Arizona. But
Definitely. I mean,
I'm actually like very curious how like if he's gonna win or I feel like I don't know. I kind of feel like he's not gonna win it, even though I feel like he might be
he's
deserving.
not.
I don't think he's going to, but I'm curious like where is he gonna be like third? He's gonna be like fifth. Like I'm curious how much love he is gonna get.
If they paid attention, he should be right there. He's nobody's been better than him in the second half either. Like Alcantara's gone a little bit down. It's gonna be interesting. I really do. I love the guy. It's and now we know about a guy who I just think a lot of people don't watch him too, and that's what really is unfair with a lot of these awards. You saw that with Jimmy Rollins back in like '07. You go pull up Holiday's numbers for the Rockies. He was carrying them. Just how it goes with these awards. But as a guy who watched DeGrom for his whole life, he's got a little like DeGrom bad luck in him. Like he throws a gem and they just can't get the W. He's getting a lot of quality starts, but he can't get the W.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. All right, Aaron Judge hits 61. Impressive season, unbelievable season. A very very nice moment where he gave his mother the ball. Got Ev.
Here, you think I don't know what you're gonna say?
Come on. That's a tough look for the mother with Judge on the back.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Bro, the whole history is that they don't wear the numbers. I mean, they don't wear the names.
But you gotta realize, so God bless Mrs. Judge. Appreciate her support. Listen, you gotta realize she's a mother. She don't root for the laundry. She roots for the name. Like that's a fact. If he listen, God forbid, if he goes to another team next year, I'm gonna kill myself. I was gonna think of something less aggressive to say, but I said it. But if he goes to another team, she's gonna be wearing someone else's jersey. That's just the way it is. Your mother would do the same. My mother would do the same. That's the way life goes.
But I'd be like, Ma, you see it out there. I wear 99. We don't wear Judge on the back.
Yeah, but she does.
Come on.
She's a mom. Like, what do you like? Like I said, she roots for the name, not the laundry.
Then I would have less of a problem if she put Judge's mom on there. I'll be dead serious. But when she looks like every idiot walking out of Walmart and
think about this too. Think about this where I'm sure Mr. Judge is a great guy. I'm sure he was a good guy in the neighborhood. Spent a long time building that family name, putting some good stock behind it as a good quality, wholesome, do the right thing family. And now she's incredibly proud of her son, who's having arguably the best hitting season in the history of baseball, at least in a long, long time. She's proud of the name that not only her husband has built, but now her son is building in their honor. And she's proud to have the name Judge laced across her back. God bless her. God forbid.
Yeah, I mean, I can't go fully. I'm not going fully over the top because it is a mother and a son, and it's a beautiful moment. But I'm not going to say she's a full idiot, but she definitely looked like an idiot a little bit there. That's all I'm going to say.
But I mean, she looks like an idiot. It's her last name.
Yeah, but they don't wear the last name on the jersey.
But I didn't expect they're from California. Like I doubt they were Yankee fans growing up. Like.
Yeah, I don't know.
He grew up in California, so I mean,
that'll always irk me. It'll always irk me because the whole thing is you guys have done it forever, so I respect the tradition. It's like the the one-sided helmet on the Steelers. Like it's traditions like that. The pinstripes, no name on the back. We don't wear name on the back. It's pretty cool. I don't know. Just the people who don't realize it show me that they're not fully into watching the game. And I've said it all the time. True Yankee fans, I do think of some of the most knowledgeable in baseball. Guys like you battle with guys like Hubs. Like they know what they're talking about. Even people on WFAN who used to call in who you hated, you were like, the guy knows what he's talking about. So it just always irks me that it gives you guys a bad rep because you know a lot about it, and you get these Johnny come latelys, you know. So that's all. It's his mom. I can't go too in on her. I might do a TikTok, but we'll see.
Also, Rico, you ever just real quick? You ever think about me? Some of those guys that wear the name jerseys to the game, maybe their mother bought it for them and they didn't know what
Yeah.
they didn't know what to do. Maybe they know very well. They know it's not the right thing to do. Trust me, I go to Yankee Stadium. I see the names on the back. I don't love it, but I'm like,
People have
I
the real flaw.
Maybe their mother bought it for them for Christmas, for a
Fair.
birthday. They didn't have the heart to bring it back on her. They didn't have the heart to tell her, "Hey, mom, this is wrong." They wear it, make her happy. Then guys like you point the finger.
Fair. The real problem is, and maybe when Carl gets Manfred on this show soon, we can hash it out. The true real problem, I do get it, is that they shouldn't sell it with the names. They're doing the fans an injustice. Because like you said, right? So like a single mom in the Bronx.
They sell it in a team store like that.
That's the problem. That is a major problem. The single mom in the Bronx who saves up the $75 to get her kid who now loves baseball a jersey is making them look like it. Like, don't do that to the mom. She don't know anything. She walks in, there's a rack of jerseys. Let me find Judge. I know he loves Judge. Give that. It is what it is.
There is something to it where I think people just like want, like, even though they know it's not what they wear on the field, they just want the actual name. Like they want, like, this is my guy, and they just want to like rep the name, which I definitely get when you're a kid. Because I was like the Yankees, like when I was a kid, I mean they still are. The Yankees like jerseys were always super popular. There's like the navy blue with the Yankees sign. They got like the name and number on the back of the T-shirt. Like those were always huge.
Yeah,
like,
that's fine to me
I used to wear those
because
as a kid all the time.
Yeah, but I do think they're doing an injustice of selling it. The other thing though, now that I'm closing it out, it does make sense because if a single mom walked in and didn't know much about baseball, but or like, oh, I got to get my nephew a Yankee jersey, right? And you walk into the rack and it says 251, 99, and like 24, you'd have to ask the guy which one's which if you don't follow. So it does make it a little bit easier where they give you the name and you buy it, but it is what it is. It's just it'll always be a sticking point to me, and I think it hurts your fan base, but it is what it is. Dogs of the day. We're a Royals podcast. I'm gonna go with the Royals here, plus 112. Fade the Tiger. I do think the Tigers are really bad, just as bad as the Royals are. They got some young guys. They'll go get the runs for us. It's a plus sign. I've done well with the bad names. I know the A's blew it for me the other night, but bad team. Give me the plus sign. Royals plus 112. Ev, who you on?
I'm kind of on a short dog as well as you. I didn't love the like the bigger dogs today, so I went with small. I went with the Rangers tonight. Rangers, they're plus like 106, I think. Going to Seattle. I know people probably won't love the spot, but I actually do think they have the pitching edge here, which is rare for them. And they're still the one thing when I see the Rangers, they're still playing hard. I know obviously they're out of the race. The Mariners are pretty. The Mariners, I mean, they're still playing to like clinch, but I mean, they'd have to totally like shit down their leg to not make the playoffs. They're like 3.5, 4 up on the Orioles, maybe even more. I think it's 3.5 or 4.5. With like 7, 8, 9 to play, so they're in a good spot. I like the Rangers here.
All right, so straight up head to head, I'm going to go against you. My best bet is the Mariners for the rationale that I do think they still need to win the games. And John Gray at home has been fantastic. He's 4-1, but on the road he's 3-6. He gives up a full run more in terms of his ERA. So I haven't done well with you head to head, but my best bet is the Mariners. Close us out. Who you got for the best bet? We'll get to the hit parade.
Mine's just this series was runs. Orioles, Red Sox over 8.5. It's an early game. It's like 1:30, I think. They've just been runs galore. I think it continues. I think 8.5 is a small number. I think this game's like a 7-5 game, like 6-4. Give me the over 8.5 Red Sox Orioles.
I wonder what the highest number you can move it on the move the line too, because you're right. Yeah, I mean it's been a softball game. softball type series. And the Orioles were a great story, but they faded. The Red Sox are clearly out of it. I could see a lot of runs as well. Hit parade. I owe the people an apology. We got our boy Vinny P in there. Jack McCarthy is probably celebrating. He's sending me nasty DMs that people were sending. He went 0 for 4. The middle of the lineup all got hits. And if we get through extras, Vinny was on deck. Vinny P was on deck, so we could have got it done. We're at 19.95 for a parlay. Carl is putting in Trevor Simeon.
Marcus Simeon.
What'd you say?
Marcus Simeon.
Trevor Simeon's the quarterback, right?
Yeah.
All right, it's Thursday Night Football. It's that's a forgivable one. Marcus Simeon for Carl. I'm going to put in Freddie Freeman, an MVP type candidate. Let's get back to the well. Let's not get cute. Probably get a short plus sign here. We'll get back to 20. Got to get hot in the last week. We'll go the playoff ones. I feel like could be crazy if we start to go with those on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But I'll put in Freddie Freeman. Who you got?
Yeah, this is a rare day for me. I've got like a crew of 4 or 5 guys. Not one of them's playing. No Judge, no Goldschmidt, no Swanson, no Vladdy Jr. We're going with Trey Turner today. We're going with the Dodgers. Trey Turner. He actually went 0-5 last night. I'd be shocked if he did that again. Honestly, for these guys, I pray that they're not sitting out some Dodgers randomly just because they got nothing to play for. But they all played last night. I mean, I think they're going to play again today. Hopefully, at least. Knock on wood.
I feel.
I didn't know where else to go. I'm like, there's not a lot of games.
No, there's not.
Games. We like to do the night games so people can get the bets in. There was only a few games to pick from. I like the 3 picks that we got.
Yeah, so the Padres are kind of comfortably in that wild card race, but you never know. The Dodgers will try to knock them down if they can. The weird one, so I will close out on this. Have you seen this storyline? The Brewers are showing some life.
Yeah, I mean
half a game back from the Phillies, and
yeah.
I saw this. The rest of the Brewers schedule: Marlins tonight, Marlins through the weekend for 4, and then home against the Diamondbacks. We love the Diamondbacks, but you are home. Philly goes at the Cubs today, who the Cubs have been great against teams with a winning record of the spoiler. At the Nats for 4, who've been pesky. And then the Phillies end with the Astros for the last 3. Now, the Astros might pack it up, but I wouldn't want to go play in Houston for those games. So Brewers all at home, Phillies all on the road. I'm wondering to try and pull that up. Do we have a make the playoffs, don't make the playoffs prop?
That would be honestly wow. That would be the most Phillies thing ever. For them to lose it at the very end.
I want to see if we get that price.
Made the playoffs in over 10 years. And we're pretty much in not in the driver's seat, but in a good spot to make it for pretty much most of the second half. And just blow it the last week and a half. Oh, that'd be so brutal. So brutal. And they're a team that they're more exciting. I'd rather see, just as a baseball fan, I'd rather see the Phillies than the Brewers, personally.
Yeah, because the Phillies, even as much as I hate the Phillies, you talk about who did more. It always felt like the Brewers were just waiting to collapse. The Phillies change managers, get real hot, without missing guys. Whether you want to say they did better without Harper, that's fine. That's always a float. The Nationals leave, Harper leaves, and the Nationals win a World Series. That's always going to be out there a little bit. But I think the Phillies scare me more. So I guess I would want the Brewers. Who do I want to play? I want to play the Brewers. I don't want to play the Phillies in that bandbox. Schwarber could turn into Daniel Murphy and go fucking berserk in the playoffs. But you're right. Who's done more? The Phillies deserve more. But if the Phillies now blow it, maybe that narrative changes. Like they didn't do it. When they had the chance to do it, they didn't do it. So
yeah,
it's interesting. So that's an interesting one. The Brewers, I mean, keep your eyes on that. We'll obviously have some games on different TVs tonight. Go bet the hit rate plus 19.95. We'll get that boosted for you. Ev, any closing thoughts? Maybe
just for the people. I don't know if you saw the text. I think we might have to move some stuff around with the hit parade. So anyone who's watching, look on Twitter. We just got a text that about Padres not having a pitcher, uncertainty with Freeman and Turner, which I guess I kind of mentioned already. So it looks like the hit parade's going to get shuffled around. So anyone watching, just bet the hit parade. Sounds like we're going to come up with a new one. We'll
Yeah,
get
well,
back.
I mean,
We'll get
yeah,
back to you
that's
guys. Look on Twitter.
that
We'll see what we can come up with.
right, and that's all accurate pricing. Because the way it works is, obviously you got to go against those pitchers. I'll tell you. All right, so we'll go with this, and we'll do it live. I'll put CJ Cronin. He's been slumping a little bit, but the Rockies. I'll go back to the well with Crone.
I'm on my phone. What games we got at night? What are like the later games?
All right.
What if I put it?
We got Colorado going backwards. Colorado, San Fran, the Dodgers, Padres, get that out. Rangers, Seattle Mariners, Oakland, LA Angels, Miami, Brewers at 740. As far as the four you could go. You could also go Tampa Bay, Cleveland, but I would lean the four.
Because I kind of would even just go like Jose Ramirez.
Okay.
If we want to go at 6, I know it starts at 6.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll go with that. All right, we'll get that priced. I think that helps the odds too, because Crone's been slumping a little bit. So let's get us back. We need a winner. We were on a tear. We'll get that winner. So hold off on the hit parade. We'll get you all some graphics on that. See you guys on Tuesday, and then that's the last week of the season. We have playoff baseball on Friday, correct?
I think what next? Like a week from Friday?
Pretty sure it's Friday. Yeah, season ends I think Wednesday. Off day Thursday, and we got playoffs Friday. So Thursday will be a major breakdown in terms of the different series prices, which way we can look. We'll cook up a hit parade for you on Friday, pretty sure, and then we'll get it moving. So that's hot ice. Best wishes to Mrs. Judge. Sorry I badmouthed you.
We love you, Mrs. Judge. Thank you. Thank you for breaking the great, powerful, clean hitting son.
And putting our money in pockets with the hit parade. So.